Testing 1, 2, 3. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. The Believer, JDM, the new co-host. Did a great job, JDM. Shelly Stringer. We got that hat and mustaches today. We got to light up that gift gallery. Shelly Stringer. Good morning, my Shelly. Good morning, traders. Good morning to you. Another day in the markets. Yes, Shelly. First one. Thank you, my Stringer. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Let me see something here. If I move this down, nah. Good morning, Rango Marquez. Rango Marquez. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Dave Holland. Hello, Dave. Atta girl, Shelly. Everyone should work as hard as Shelly Stringer. Good morning, Travis. Travis, make sure we're hitting those hearts, whatever you want to hit over there. Make sure everyone's doing it or block them. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes. Good morning. The hat and mustache are on the board today. Thank you, my user. Don't forget your heart me's. Don't forget your heart me's. Suzette, hello, my Suzette. Will the thrill. Let's go, let's go. It's time. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. We had a VIP live training last night. VIPers, you know what to do today. Remember what we talked about last night. Very, very important. Thank you, Wrangle. Let's go, let's go. We are in a neutral state this morning here in the whip zone on Miss Market. As we talked about the last few days, all roads come back to the 20. Boom! Right back to that thing. Right back to that 20. Isn't that amazing, everybody? Let's zoom in on that. Let's zoom in on that. Oh, look at that thing. Woof! Woo! Look at that. Look at that. Woo! Right back to that 20, traders, huh? It's like magic. Look at that thing. Now the only problem we have at 684 above us, we have the 8. All right? So a lot of clanging and banging in here. A lot of clanging and banging in here. We're going to mark this out right now. We're going to mark this out right now. We're going to come back to our whip zone. And this is what we got. This is what we're trading in between. Your 8 and your 20 on the daily. That's what you got. That's your range right there, traders. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Powder! Yes, it is. Thank you, Powder. Daniela Yulina. Thank you. Thank you, Wrangle. I appreciate you. Good morning, SSS. Everybody, the hat mustaches, get them out of the way. Thank you for the follow. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. My name is Voss. All we ask that you do is donate if and when you can, share and repost the live. TAP on your phone. Get those hearts going, and let's get to work. Are we ready, everybody? Jay, thank you, brother. Thank you, Jay. So right here, traders, we marked out, this is your daily 8. That is your daily 20. All roads lead back to the 20, as we saw yesterday. This is the range we're currently trading in here today on Miss Market. We're going to put our whip zones in now. 2 more lines. Above 681, we got room up to 684. That is your 8 on the daily, okay? You want to get under 677.16. That is where you are looking to get under 688.16. We have some support underneath us, traders, so we got to start becoming careful. We're going to be a little choppy now as we trade in this range here on Miss Market, okay? So back under 677.16, we got room down to 676 and 675. The channels are starting to close up a little bit here as we reset coming off that 20. All right, traders, so keep that in mind. We're going to head over to the Qs. Thank you, Mr. Dave, over there with the $1.99. How did we do yesterday, traders? How did we do in the market yesterday? I know when the VIP traders aren't doing well, they disappear for a little while. It's the same common theme we've had for 2 years. All right, here we go. We are in a neutral state, the Qs. We are in the whip zone. Above 613.50, we got room up to 618.50 and 620 here on the Qs. Please mark that down. Back under 609.82, you got room down to 607. Hold number there. And then we got room down to 599. Green, red, green. Yes, looking good. Hammer, K. Braden. Thank you, everybody. Hat mustache, get him out of the way. Tesla, let's do it. What's up, JJ? Welcome to all our new VIP members. Congratulations to you. All right, Tesla, we pull this up. Houston, we got a problem on Tesla. What is it? Houston, we got a problem. As soon as you pull that up, what do you say to yourself? Well, I'm not going long. Why? Why aren't we going long? We're too wide, Will. Yes, you are too wide to the upside. So let's see what we got here, traders. Will the thrill. All right, here we go, traders. Wide state, ain't going long. Above 491.51, forget it. You got to get narrow, okay? Under the whip zone of 479.30, you got room down to 473 and 466. That's what you got on Tesla. Try to go long, my beauties. Go ahead, I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Boeing. Ooh, do we got our first alert? What do you think? Who thinks we got our first alert of the day, my beauties? Who thinks? No. We got a triple top up here. 209 area, all right? Mark that down. All right, Boeing, narrow position 1. We got room up to 209. 209 area. What's typically happens here is we get that move to the upside. Okay, here's the pivot. We reject. We put a topping tail in right there at 209. See it? And then we start to go back down that way. Once you see that topping tail. So watch that topping tail rejection over there at 209. I want you under 205.67 here on Boeing. Under 205.67. And we got room down to 203. AMD. Keep calling out what you want us to look at, and we will gladly look at it for you beautiful people. Let's go. I become so numb. AMD, we're in the whip zone. Neutral. Above 210.20. Above 210.20. We got room up to 216 here on AMD. 216 to the upside. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. Under 207.78, you got room down to 205 here on AMD. 205 and then 194.50. Good morning to you. Good morning, everybody. Google. Every time I hear this song, I want to do this. Ready? Ho, hey, ho, hey, ho, hey, ho, hey. I have no idea why. We are in an arrow state on Google. Position 1. The Googaroonies. We got our first alert here on Google. Alert on Google. Nice 200 right there. Let's mark out and see where we're headed here. All right, Google. Narrow position 1, 5-minute 200 right below you. We got room up to 314 here on Google. Adrian Ward, good morning to you, beautiful. Under 306, we got room down to 303 on Google. 303, and then 294 on the Googaroonies. All right. Netflix, the flicks of net. All right, here we go on Netflix. Yee-hee. Yee-hee. We are in a narrow state on Netflix. We are in position 2 to the upside here on Netflix. Netflix so wants to make its move, but right now, after that split, it takes a little while before they're like, remember AMD, before we get those engines revved up. Uh-oh. All right, we're in position 2 on the flicks of net. $97 is your first level of resistance. 97, above 97 with a retest. We got room up to 101. Narrow state currently on Netflix. Back under 95.50 right here. We have room back down to the top of the whip zone there. $95. And under $94, we got room back to $92.36. NUAI, Mitchell Block. Penny? Yes, it is. There it is. We are in the whip zone. We are in a neutral state. You ain't doing anything long on this. Look at this. We are in that neutral state already here on NUAI. 5-minute looks good. Let's see. Whoa, we got the granddaddy up there. 370. Look out for that sucker. 370. Woo! Let's pull this back. NUAI, neutral state, above 341. You have room up to 370, and then the party's over. On NUAI. Good morning, Apple. Take a bite out of Apple, everybody. We are in a neutral state. We're in the whip zone here on Apple. 5-minute looks good. Boom, boom. Double bottom right there. 272. We got the double deuce. All right. Under 273.47. 272. Double bottom. Uno, dos. Right there. Be careful there. Okay. Above 275.52. We got room up to 277 here this morning on Apple. And then 280 on Apple. Yes. NBIS. Let's see what we got on NBIS for you beauties. We are in a narrow state. We are in position 2 here on NBIS. You're above the 5-minute 200. Your 200 on the 5-minute is now support for you here on IBIS. All right, so we got support underneath us currently right here in this narrow state. We got room up to $86. That's the first stop. And then Jack Campo above 86 with a retest. You got room up to $91. What else are we looking at? What's up, Batman? GLD. Let's go. We are at 38,000 likes. We got to do better than that. We should be at 50 already. Tap Blitz. Let's go on a count of 3. Tap, tap, tap. Over there on the tubes, are we tapping Flora, Grishage? Are we tapping Talons, a KK, Travis, Mr. Dave? Yes, Mike V. Thank you so much, Mike V. Mike V's on a roll over here. Be like Mike V. Get rid of those hat mustaches. Let's go, traders. Thank you, Mike. Love you, brother. Qcom. Am I totally insane? I am. We are in a narrow state. We're in the whip zone here on Qcom. Double deuce up here, 183. Yeah, I got a double deucer. All right, we don't like trading into double deucers. All right, let's pull this back on Qcom. Qcom, we know we're in a narrow state above 177. We got room up to 178 and 177.60 and then 178 on Qcom here. Mark this down, okay, my beauties? So we put this in right here. We got major resistance up there on Qcom right here around 178. So mark that down on Qcom. Back under 174.94, we got room down to 172, 172, and then 170 on Qcom. Jay and John McGarvey, thank you so much. Candy, the Tarax, thank you, Candy. Amazon. Right now, we are in an arrow state on Amazon. We are in position 2 to the upside here on Amazon. We're looking for some resistance on Amazon. We got some there at 225. And then the granddaddy of them all. When you approach granddaddy, if you're in a trade and you see you're coming up on granddaddy, what do you do? What do you do, my beauties? Run away and cry. Prepare to exit. All right, that's our move up here this morning on Amazon. We got a major pivot here at a hold number. Are we trading into that hold number? No. We got to be over that hold number for a trade. Above 225 to the upside. And then you got room up to 227 here on Amazon. Narrow. Back under 222, under the whole number. Under. You have room down to 221 on Amazon, and then 218. You got it, DW. What's up, the beautiful DW? PLTR. Oh, the old whippy PLTR. We were in live training class last night in the VIP, and I pulled up PLTR, and all I kept saying to myself is this thing is always whippy. If I traded this every day, I wouldn't have any hair left. All right, here we go on PLTR. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone above 188.58. You have room up to 190.36 on PLTR and then 195 on PLTR. Hello, Miss Jessie. Hello, my beautiful Miss Jessie. How are you, darling? Under 184, we got room down to 176 on PLTR. AVGO, let's go. Yes, Mike V. This guy's out of control. Thank you, Mike. Everyone, W in the chat for Mike V. Right now, W's in the chat for Mikey V. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you, brother. All right, what were we doing? AVGO and then Talons. I got your Microsoft coming up. We are in a neutral state. We're in the whip zone here on AVGO as we mark out now our major support and resistance levels. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're marking out our footprint, everybody. Our footprint strategy, okay? Above 346.15, we got room up to 367.50 here on AVGO. We got to get over 346, all right? Under 340.41, we have room down to 335 and 329. Thank you, Dad Bod. Miss Jessie, thank you. Adorable Dad, thank you. Billy Garcia likes that KO, huh? We got you. Hold on. What do we got to do first? What do we have to do first? Microsoft, sorry. I got you, Talons. I got you, Talons. Do, 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 do. Did we do Microsoft yet? Or am I going crazy? No, we didn't do Microsoft yet. Boom. Boom. We got a double bottom there. Boom. All right, Microsoft to the moon. Above 478, you got room up to 481.50. 481.50 and 489 on Microsoft. Back under 474.54. We have room down to 473 and 471. You're welcome, my talents. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You're at your W2. I got you. Miss Jessie, put your boss on. I'll bring your boss up here in the box. Let me talk to your boss. Can I talk to your boss for a second, Miss Jessie? JPM, don't forget, everybody, we got the VIP open. You're going to head over to the Voss Trading. Boom, 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 boom. Right there. That is where you go to get into the VIP. All right there. Mark it down, my beauties. That's where you're going to learn how to trade, Miss Jessie. That is where we're going to tell your boss that you are firing them. Hopefully. Come on, put your boss on. I'm very, I love talking to people. Trying to learn in secret. All right, I got you. We're in a narrow state. We're in the whip zone. Curly on JPM. Who wants Miss Jessie in the VIP? Who wants Miss Jessie in the VIP? We'll speed up that learning curve for you. All right, JPM. Above 317.30, we got room up to 318. Bigger channel right here, up to 320 on JPM. As we approach 320 right here, we got resistance. All right, you see this right here? Look, my beauties. Let me make this bigger. We got resistance up in this area. So as we start coming up on JPM, remember that is a major supply level right around 320 here on JPM. Back under 314.48. 314.48. You have room down to 310. Uber. Nerdy Man, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, Nerdy Man. What do we got? Meta? We are at 74,000. Cheers. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Neutral state, whip zone. See how fast we do that? Neutral, whip zone. Support, right underneath there. 1 hour. Boom. Look at this. Woo! Isn't this fun? Woo! Look at that. So 1, 2, 3 type thing. Above 662.44, you got room up to 671 on Meta. Mark that level down, please. All right. We got to get under 649.73. Let me pull this back. Look at that double bottom right there. Get under 649.73. We got room down to the double bottom. 638. That's also a whole number. Under 638, traders. 638. Under it with a retest, you have a ways down to 585. Look at that. Oh, boy. Meta. You're hanging on. Look, this is Meta. Let me show you Meta. Meta hanging out for dear life there at 638. Holy moly. Holy moly, 638, hanging on for dear life. You see that, everybody? GLD. We are in a narrow state on GLD. We're narrow, my beauties. Now, where are we? We are in position 3 to the upside. All right. Here's our move to the upside, traders. What are we doing as soon as we see that gap up? Are we saying, oh my God, I'm going to chase it to the upside, Voss? Yes, I'm getting rich. I'm going to Disney World, man. What are we doing? What's your yellow line? I don't talk about my yellow line like that. What's your yellow line? TH is the 200. We're looking for an event? No. Good guess, though. You got it, Withworth. We're looking for resistance. Folks, look. This is the gap up. I'm not chasing this to the upside. I'm looking for resistance up there. Okay? Where is the resistance? Candy! Yes! Thank you, my candy. So let's go find it. Ready? So we have to mark this out right underneath you. See this double bottom right here? That is a double bottom. You are over the double bottom. So underneath you is support now. Let's go get that resistance. Where's that resistance? There it is. There's resistance number 1, 399. There's the other one right there. Okay. So under 398.71 with a retest, you're coming back down to 397. Mark it down. Okay. Back over 399. We have room up to $400.37. Be careful up in this area. This is a major rejection zone. $437. Okay. Good. Got it. Thank you for the follow, Incognito. I appreciate you. Oh, put your hair in the air. I can't do that. So all I can do is put my hands in the air. See, I can't put my hair in the air. Ionq. We are in a neutral state on Ionq. We're in position 2 to the upside here on Ionq. Yes. Go. Baby, how crazy. Double bottom right here. Let's pull it back. Ionq. We are in position 2 with support underneath us there at $51 and a 200. You got room up to $53.55, 58 on Ionq. Back under 48.44, my beautiful traders. We have room down to $45.30 and $43. Over there on the YT. Over there on the YT. Make sure we're doing a tap blitz right now. Let's go. Shadow, stop talking to yourself. You sound like a fool. Let's go. Muck the duck. Let me see that over there. Over here on the tubes. Kick their butts. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone on Tesla. Forget to the upside. We are in a wide state. Why? We're getting wide here. We're starting to get wide. Under 47, if you want to go long, go ahead and lose. Under 479.43, you got room down to 473, 466, and 456. Thank you, Jade Dobbins. Finish off these roses. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Finish them off. Palo, Mike V, MU. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. Who here is struggling as a trader? Put me in the chat. If you are struggling as a trader, put me in the chat. Hello, Gladguard. The leverage day trader is struggling. All right. Who else? Angel Scorpios. A lot of you. All right. We got to fix that. You know how we fix that? I'm going to tell you right now. This is how we're going to fix your problems. If you commit to working hard. Do you commit to working hard? You're going to head over to the Voss trading right there. Boom. That is where you get into the VIP. It's cheap. And we are going to teach you how to trade properly. All right? My word and my bond to you is I'm going to help you how to trade. Your bond to me back is that you're going to work extremely hard to get to where we need you to go. All right? You give me some hard work, I'm going to give you triple the hard work. MU, we are in a narrow state. We are in a narrow state as we mark out our major support and resistance. All right, MU, this is what we got. Narrow position 2. We got room up to 239. First stop. Then we got room up to 246.33 here on MU. Back under 231. 38. We got room down to 228. Mark that down, please. 228 and then 223.42 on MU. Uber. We'll do Uber. Hello, Minnesota's finest. You must be cold up there, huh? Minnesota, a little chilly up there as we do some Uber. We got 3 money guns. Let's go for the ALGO. Who's got some money guns? Pop, Palo. Let me pull this back a little bit. Triple bottom right there, 77.68. All right, here we go. We are in a narrow state on Uber. You have room up to 81.17 and 81.42 here on Uber. Your golden goose is above 81.42 with a retest because then you have room up to 82.50. Up here, Mr. Minnesota, 82.50 area. We got major resistance up there, so make sure we mark that down. John, yes, thank you, my John. Back under 80.26, get under $80 hold number, and we got room down to 77.50. Good morning, Fit Wakely. AVGO, Fit, make sure we're tapping over there on the tubes. All right, neutral state on AVGO. Did we do this one yet? Yes, okay. Above 346.15, we got room up to 367.50 on AVGO. Back under this whip zone to the downside, under 340.41. You have room down to 335 and 329. A little coin for Muck the Duck. Quack. Anyone remember that show, DuckTales, from years ago? Anyone? No? We're in a narrow state on coin. Will the Thrill. Thank you, my brother. I have a pet lion. Did you guys know that? That's what you, when you hear the lion, that's my pet lion. Sometimes he's out of control. Hey, easy over there. All right? Easy. Coin, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 2. We got room up to 257. That'll be your first stop. 257 and then 261 here on a coin. Back under 251.81, you have room down to 247 on coin. Oh, look over here. Look. We got that person who's not doing well in life over here. Look, oh, look. They tried trading and lost. Ready? You know what they said? You may as well be in Vegas. You may as well be in ham, cheese, or lettuce, tomato sandwich. You may as well be in Vegas. You may as well be in Vegas. Good morning, crypto. Oh, you may as well. He got us, everybody. You may as well be in Vegas. He got us. Oh, ORCL. Oracle, let's see what we got. I can't stand wimps. Oh, man. I didn't do well in the market. So I'm going to tell everybody, you can't do it, man. You can't do it. Thank you, Jordan. We are in a bullish neutral state to the upside. We are in a bearish position too. All right, this is what we got, traders. Look, that's our move to the downside. What are we not doing at the open? What are we not doing? Will and John, thank you. Whisper Elaine, hello, beautiful. Thank you for the live. We got one more money gun. Who's got it? You're welcome, Anya. Thank you. We're not chasing down. Correct. I like you, Mike V. Why aren't we chasing down? Can anyone tell me why? Very important. There he is. Zed Method. Thank you. I appreciate you, brother. We're not shorting. Why? You got to know why. Why aren't we shorting to the downside, my traders? Retracement? No. Uptrend? No. Well, kind of. Correct, Shelly. You are in a bullish state, guys. You're bullish. Bullish state. You going to reject. You're going to chop around until that 20 starts sneaking down. Then you can look for a short down to 182. 182 will be your first stop here of support on Oracle. All right, 182. Back over 190. You have room up to 194 on Oracle. The Santa rally. Ho, ho, ho. Did you ever see that movie? What was the name of it? They go to the mall and Santa takes his foot and pushes him down the slide. AMD. What the hell was the name of that movie? Christmas movie. Christmas Story. Right now, we are in a neutral state. We're in the whip zone above 210.20. We have room up to 216. Under 207.78, you have room down to 205. The way Amazon, FedEx, and UPS come to my place, you would think this is the North Pole. You would think we are making the toys here. Google, let's see what we got. We are in a narrow state on Google. We are in position 2. We got room up to 314 here on Google. Tongue on the light pole, yeah. Under 306, we got room down to 303 here on Google. You know what we haven't had today, everybody? You know who we didn't have come out? He may be sleeping. The Qs. Hold on. You want to see my lion growl? Who wants to see my lion growl? You ready? Watch. Let me show you. Daniel Mead, hello. Daniel, you're going to get into our VIP. The coaches and the moderators in here will tell you where to go. Leroy. It's Leroy the Lion, by the way. Yes. Do you want some steak, Leroy? Do you want some steak? Want some steak. We'll get him some steak after. All right. The Qs. We are in a neutral state, position 1. You got room up to 618.50. As you are approaching on the Qs, my traders, this area right here, we got major resistance up here. Major resistance coming into 619.58. So mark that down. Back under 609.82, you got room down to 607, 607, and then 599. Thank you, Daniel, for the follow. Robin Hood, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We are at 126,000. We're going to 200. Put your foot down on the gas and get us to 200. All right, on Robin Hood. Let me mark. Did we mark this out? Did we do the Hood of Robin yet? Let me redo it for you. All right, here we go. We are in a narrow state on Hood. The 5-minute looks good. We got room up to 125. 125 will be your first stop here on the Hood of Robin. All right. And then 128. 128 will be your second stop here on Robin. Vincent, why, you like it? Under 118, we have room down to 114. 114 on Robinhood. And then 102. Mark those levels down. Oracle. Jules Bill Boyle, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oracle, we are in a bullish neutral state. We're in a bearish position too, to the downside. You got room down to 182, Vincent. 182. All right. That'll be your first stop. Back over 190, you got room up to 194. Remember, traders, as always, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. Trading is risky, and you must trade at your own risk. Oh, Billy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Love to you. Nvidia. Let's go, let's go. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone on Nvidia, yes. We got a double bottom down there. We're going to go over it in a second, my beautiful traders, my beauties. All right, here we go on Nvidia. Above 178, you got room up to 180.50. That'll be your first stop of resistance. And then 184 to the upside. Make sure you mark those levels down. Under 176.67, you have room down to 175. Don't worry about this nonsense to the left. 175 and 173 on Nvidia. Yes, it is. Let's go. Roses, roses. We're at 133 as we make our march up to 200. Miss Market, gotcha. The SPY. All right, Miss Market, we are in a neutral state. We're in position 1. You got room up to 684. That is where our daily 200 is, all right? That is where our daily 200 is. Under 677, you got room down to 676, 675, and 673. Mark those down. You got support underneath you here for Miss Market. We have support, okay? So we're coming off the 20 on the daily as well, so we may get a nice move up. Amazon, we are narrow. We are in position 2. You are under that 200 now. Now it is resistance again. You got to get over 225 with a retest for a move up to 227, or you have room down to 224 here on Amazon. If we come back through the wickets under 222, you got room down to 221 on Amazon. Let's go. The best place to start trading for learning, I want to show you right now. Are you ready? Afzel Panrez. You are going to head over to this area in the bio, or just go into your browser and type in that. Woo! And that's where you're going to learn how to trade. If you are brand new, we want you. If you're not brand new and you're struggling, we want you. Let's fix it and let's teach you how to trade. You do realize, everybody, I can fix your problems here. If you're willing to work, you got to be willing to work. If you don't put any work and you just say, we can copy you during live trading. Can you live trade so we can copy? Because I really don't want to learn how to do this. I just want a quick rich get scheme. Apple, let's go. Neutral whip zone. Above 20s, 275.50. You have room up to 277 and 280 on Apple to the upside. In that neutral state, under 273.47, you got room down to 272 on Apple. You're welcome, Grisage. Trading platform, what does that mean? IWM. Are we ready, my beauties? Are we ready for some IWM? So at IWM, you have to catch this at the A+ setup. IWM isn't one of those with that great momentum. It has to work to get to where you want to go. So just keep that in mind. So if you get it in the right A+ setup that we'll teach you, then you'll get a good move out of it. A lot of times you could get stuck in this and stop out. Narrow state, position 1 on IWM as we mark off our major support and resistance levels, traders, right? We need those, right, traders? All right, IWM, position 1, narrow. We got room up to 252 and 253. Rev, thank you, my Rev. I appreciate you, Rev. Under 249, we have room down to 248.40 and then 248 here on IWM. Traders, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you all a question. Let me do that. If you are in a trade, how do you know when you're getting out of the trade? How do you know when you're getting out of the trade? That's my question to you. Whoa, yes. I like it. Yes. Besides instinct, yeah, that's not going to work out too well. Good job. I flip a coin. JD. Risk to reward, traders. You must know your risk to reward. Before you get into every trade, you must know your risk to reward. Okay? Risk to reward. Who knows their risk to reward? Put me in the chat. Before every trade you take, you must know. Let's finish off these roses, my beauties. Finish them off. Let's go. Let's go. Finish them off. Good job. Yeah, you need to know your risk to reward. You have to know what you're risking before you enter the trade. And every trade is going to be different. You don't just say, I'm risking this, I'm risking that every single trade. No. Good morning, Molly. How are you? Good to see you. Neeler, how are you, my friend? AVGO, he is. AVGO above 346.15. We got room up to 367.50. Watch that 367 area on AVGO. Under 340.41, you got room down to 335 and 329. Hello, Akeem. How are you, my brother? Appreciate you, Akeem the Dream. Lee Smalls, hello, what's up, baby? Lawrence, thank you so much. Molly, Mighty, yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Daniela Ulina, we got you. We got a little MU for you. Narrow position 2, you got room up to 239 and 246 here on MU. Under 231, you got room down to 228 and 223. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We are at 150. 150, 150, 150. Yes, 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 yes. Hammer them roses. Tesla neutral. Starting to get a little wide here. You see it? A little wide. Anything this way, don't do it. You're too wide. Okay, my beauties? Under 479.30, we got room down to 473 and 466 here on Tesla. Thank you, Kevin Curtis. Thank you. All right, what we're going to do right now, everyone head over to YouTube. We want to build that up. Everyone head over to YouTube. We'll see you over there. All right, YouTube, how are we? What else are we looking at? Smci over there on the tubes. Smci, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside on Smci. This is what we got. Above 3203, get over the whole number. 3203, we got room up to 3250 on Smci. Under 31.39, we got room down to $31 on Smci. Let's go, Nvidia. Tap, 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 tap. Over there on Nvid. Hello. Tap it up. Let's go. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button over there. Tap, 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 tap. Nvidia, we are in a neutral state. We're in the whip zone. Above 178, we got room up to 180.50. 180.50. Under 176.67, we have room down to 175 over here on the Nvidias. Market there. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. What else are we looking at? So let me change this. Okay. PayPal, let's go. PayPal to the moon. All right, let's mark these out. We're in the narrow state over here on PayPal. Yes, it is. All right, PayPal right now, narrow position 1. PayPal looks good. We got our second alert of the day. We got room up to 62.15 on PayPal. 62.15. Under 61.26, you have room down to 61 and 60.63. PayPal's on watch. Mark it down. Kim Braden, how are you, beautiful? TSM. Make sure you head over to my latest YouTube video from yesterday. Everyone right now, go like it and comment on my latest YouTube video. Please, I would appreciate it. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 1 to the upside here on TSM. We are almost at 12,000 followers on YouTube. You believe this? Above 288, we have room up to 289.50. 289.50 here on TSM. Above 289.50 with a retest, we have room up to 297.50 this morning. Back under 285, under the whole number, you have room down to 283. How do I find... Keep tapping over there, there it is. Keep tapping. Keep tapping, my beauties. Keep tapping. Let me see all those taps. I'm watching. Let me see all those taps. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Shelley Stringer. Tap, 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 tap. Jeffrey, hello, the spy. See what happens when we tap? Look at that. The tapping is actually more important on here, I noticed. Above 681, we got room up to 684 on the SPY. All right, folks, back under 678, we have room down to 677 here on Miss Market, 676 and 675. We're live, Kenneth Kelly. We are live. Are you live? Are you live? Are you awake, Kevin Kelly? Kenneth Kelly, sorry. Thought it said Kevin Kelly. I'm just looking at something here. All right. What do we got? Just for the rest of today, yes. Miss Market we just did. What else are we looking at, my beauties? What else are we looking at, my beauties? You're welcome, NB Black. You are welcome. See, let's go. Is that Trinity? Is that Trinity? All right, right now we are in a narrow state on C. We are in, let me pull these up. All right, here we go on C. We are in a narrow state. We're in position 2. We have room up to 112 on C. First stop is 112 and then 113.50 over here on C. Under 111, under the whole number, we got room down to 110.50 here on C. And as always, the VIP is open, my beauties. You're going to head over to thevosstrading.com, and that is where you're getting to the VIP. Thank you for all the donations today. Thank you so much. I love you. We are here to help you. In that VIP, we are going to get you straightened out if you are willing to work, okay? Have a great day, everybody. Remember, make the world a better place, okay? Help someone. Pay it forward. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. VIPers, we'll see you in the chat here in about 2 minutes. Love you guys.